Clearly not. I feel like I want to go this way. This one. Right then, it's off to... I feel like a Gandalf moment coming up here. We stand here and we rally the troops and we say, "You are men of Gondor. Whatever comes through those gates, you will stand your ground." And then we die horribly. Throw the powder in.
If I never see one of those abominations, it'll be too soon.
If I never see another one of those abominations again, it'll be too soon.
Kidnapped, enslaved, and then turned into this thing. And then to die here all alone.
See, that looks like a woman to me. Do we know who this is? We're going to have to... What we should have done is just come to the house with a load of petrol and just burnt the place to the ground.
We have to put an end to this madness.
The firstborn. Okay, this one's slightly more difficult. So the sanity is not good. Do you think this was actually her child then? Wilhelmina's child. It says firstborn. Interesting. Okay, so we're on her. We don't have a huge amount of options. And that looks like it's going to use a fist. So she does have this stuff. So what we do is we blat it one. I think we just go all out shooting here. Boom. 4 damage. Okay, that must have some sort of range defense. And then we use... This is the time to use this stuff. Use that. Have you heard of Celasta Crown of the Majesty? Yes, I have. And I actually saw that. Was it in early access or was it full release? It's a... It's some sort of role-playing game, isn't it? Because I don't remember the exact details of it, but I do remember looking at it. I think it's Co-Carnage play that one as well. I'm going to put this on Overwatch as well, because this thing's going to have to walk to get into range. Okay, so we're going to go for the carbine. Pull it out. Boom. 6 damage. Nice. Can do nothing else there. When this goes up a bit, we're going to use that pocket watch because I don't want to suffer a mental anguish if we can help it. I say we shotgun this. And then maybe move in one. I think we're going to go to melee range. Boom. Okay, 9 damage. That was pretty sweet. I'm going to just make some space over here. In case it has an AoE attack. Early access end of last year. Oh, that was nice. That was the Overwatch. Overwatch is good. If we make these melee creatures have to move, then we can pick them off with an extra shot with Overwatch. Kind of for free. Well, we're not obviously Overwatching again, so we go bang. And Overwatch. You're going to need to make some room, so I think we're just going to... Oh, this thing's nearly dead, actually. I will move, because I might need to make a little bit of space. Oh, I can't go very far. He's restrained, that's why. 3 damage. Can I actually do this with a knife? That's going to do 8 to 9. So we'll save the ammunition. And stabby stab. That is horrible.
So, this marvel was the culmination of my experiments. I can't say I'm surprised.
Professor Tilling has created these monsters herself. But why did she have to experiment on humans?
No matter the reason, we must stop the herd of Algidi.
I thought we had, hadn't we? Completed. You managed to stay sane. That was good. We didn't actually trigger the mythos clock there. Not that that's a big deal, really. We didn't pick up any traumas, so these 3, I think, are going straight into the next fight as well. Close the holes. That was a secondary objective, so that was worth going upstairs for. Okay, I'll take a look at this Celasta Crown of the Magister when it releases.
Dear friends, it's far too late. Even though the map directs you to Jackson Square, you can't possibly halt my herd's plans. You are powerless against us.
I don't think so. They recover a little bit. I think we'll take the same team. That worked really well. They can recover another turn because there might be a big boss fight afterwards. Would I have any interest in playing Ark? Probably not. I've actually been burned out by survival games recently. Valheim's burned me out a little because there's some bad luck I had with the world spawn, but just the fact of you go and gather the rocks to build the thing, to cut the trees, to get the wood, to build the thing, to likely to get the copper, to build the thing, to get the bronze, to build the thing, to get the tin, to gather the wood, to get... And, yeah. And also this war of mine as well, which turned into a similar sort of thing. So I'm steering clear of survival stuff for a little bit. Hey, Gatormon, is this kind of like a Baldur's Gate game? Sadly not. This is... I don't know if you've come across the Arkham Horror or Mansions of Madness board games, which are based on the Call of Cthulhu... I was going to say D&D. Call of Cthulhu role-playing game rule set. This is based on those 2 games. Arkham Horror in particular. And basically, this is more like an interactive story where you investigate this strange occult going on of demon goat worship in this case. And your characters... There is combat in it. It's pretty straightforward, but it's the sanity that's more of a risk. And there's not much you can do, really, to prevent that. It's just RNG if you lose sanity and you pick up little traumas. It does feel, in a lot of respects, like the game that each scenario tells a story. It's like a little adventure. But think of it as an interactive story, because it is entirely on rails. You don't have choice and decision-making at all. Well, you do, but it makes no difference to the outcome. So it's kind of like that. And there's not enough puzzles in. I think I found just 3 puzzles in the game so far, and they were good, but I would want a lot more for this sort of game, really. So it's been a bit of a shame. So we're going to take the same people out again, because that just worked quite well. So if I click on him twice and her... I guess it doesn't matter. What if I click on... that one? No? Is it not letting me? I don't know why, but it doesn't let you choose who goes in what slot. Not that I can find a way out. Not that it really matters, but we'll continue like that. We've got the right 3 anyway. We're going to take the guns again, because they worked well. So we're going to take... he's going to be on that one. She's going to be... That's the nice one, isn't it? The Colt 45. And... Oh, we'll definitely take some bandages. You can have a bandage. Do we have more bandage? Oh, take that. That's excellent. You can take that, because you can probably use it and shoot that, which is good. Do we want anyone really worrying about melee? Because melee... I think we're done with melee, aren't we? Unless we run out of ammo, which is quite possible. Oh, we need a shotgun. 6 to 10. A ruined shotgun. I had another one. Must have got broken. Oh, that one's okay. We'll take the healing herbs. We'll use those first and get rid of them, because I don't think we're going to stock up on those again. And we'll take that nice dagger. And that. So we do have a melee character. Oh, my nose is tickling like mad. Have you ever heard of Asterix and... Oh, yeah, I've heard of Asterix and Obelix. I grew up with those books. And 1 or 2 of the movies. But the books were fantastic. I think I got loads of them out the library. Absolutely loved them. They were really good. We've never used one of those the entire game. We're not going to use magic because it sucks. And I guess we could take some dirty bandages. What about a secondary gun would be nice, actually. 7 to 8. Just in case somebody runs out of ammunition somewhere. And do I want to take one more thing? dirty bandages might be as good as any. Go on then, because I'm only going to chuck them away if I don't use them. So let's go with that. We'll find some stuff. They made a game in 2005 called Asterix and Obelix XXL2, which is part puzzle, part combat. Any good? There's some old, I mean, some really old...
Did you imagine my herd would stand idle while you wandered the bayou? Such overconfidence will prove your undoing. The ranks of my herd swell with new devotees thanks to the conversion of these poor souls. Soon you shall join them.
I kind of knew that this Mardi Gras parade...
Look at all this carnage. We were too late to prevent it.
I knew this was part of their plan to do a mass conversion.
My herd has performed most admirably. She will be pleased with us.
We must stop them. Let's head toward Jackson Square.
I'm expecting this to be just like a lot of combat. What's that say? Road closed, okay. I've never played an Asterix and Obelix or Obelix computer game, so I don't think I'll stream that though. Something a bit more recent, I think I'd prefer. Nice. A dead body. The dead body succumbed to a single gunshot wound to the head. Whether the injury was self-inflicted or the result of a surprise attack, you do not know. Quite honestly, I don't know whether I should investigate any of these, because I imagine... I mean, they're passing the tests. I imagine this is just a mechanism to reduce our sanity before we meet the end boss. Yeah, a lot of dead bodies. I don't feel like we should be doing a sanity check on
We're
each
cut
of these.
off from Jackson Square, and those police need help.
Get out of here, you!
We would be happy to help.
It's too dangerous for civilians. Besides, that damn Charles never showed up with the fresh rounds. You want to help? Find Officer Charles and make sure he gets us that ammo.
We'll do our best.
I do like the accent.
Don't waste your time helping those police officers. They'll be dead soon.
Okay, well now we know that she's the bad guy in this.
Keep your heads down.
Which we did kind of know, so anyway. Ooh, there's something over there. Let's have a look. A flower bed. Prodding loose soil, you see a hidden item. Let's pull. Pull the flowers out. Actually, what the hell? Custom ammo. Blessed for success. This custom ammunition puts more bang in your bang. Okay, I think we're going to give it to her because that's +2 damage on that is nice. +2 damage on anything is nice. But she gets to fire more often, I think, so... And we've got more bullets, so it's good. We can switch that around. Could we? No, we can't switch it around in combat, though, can we? That would be a good trick. Gatormon, thank you for the follow. We've been up there. It drives me mad that I can't move the camera angle to see what's down the street. Oh, it looks like a dead end anyway. Carriage lies angled to block the street. His horses are long dead. On the other side, police officers fire their weapons at the monstrous creatures. I can't see what we've got. Not that it matters. What? Poster. Poster in the style of Mucha? Announces the Mardi Gras festivities as the biggest event of the year. You suspect the poster designers had no idea just how big it would be. One thing that disappoints me about the story in this is that it feels like it's been entirely predictable. There's been no great surprises, which would be nice. Okay, so we've got a wrench and a guy with a shotgun. I think we fire everything at the shotgun. And try and take the shotgun person down. Boom. We won't do it with 5. We will not. That's a shame. We'll get a double shot with one of them, though. We're going to take some hits here. We can't avoid this. It is possible, actually. Come on. Big crit. Big crit. Nice. Okay. If we get lucky with the professor's shot, we can do this. And we're going to also overwatch. Uh, 7 to 8 or 7 to 8. Well, we'll try 7 to 8. Watch it, leave it on 1 hit. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Leave it on 1 hit. Why not? Oof is the word. That was a very nice critical hit there. Okay, we need some healing coming in. What can she do? A shotgun blast would be very effective. That'll do 8 to 9. She can do 8 to 9, then heal herself. And she trade? Oh, I didn't know that was an option. I didn't know that was an option. Oh, she's got the healing. Okay, let's do that. Actually, no, this guy needs to go down heavily, doesn't he? So, shotgun it is. Not for a 1 point on there. We'll use a slightly weaker weapon for that. Bang! I do like that. Right, see if we can walk her out the way. No, she's going to be stuck there. We get anywhere? Just far enough away so he has to move is the plan. So, kill that one. What was my favourite Asterix story? Well, I'm trying to think of which ones I liked. There was one where they went to Switzerland, I think, and they got into a fondue party with the melted cheese, and Obelix drank an entire cask of wine in one go and had to be dragged everywhere. I remember that one pretty well. There's another one where they join the Roman army. That was good. And they have to go through the training with the other recruits from around the Empire. I like that one. What was that one? I don't know what the title of that one was. Come on, big hit. Got him. They were good. I like the Asterix stories. As Asterix goes to Britain and he introduces tea to them, and the British because the British had to stop the fighting at 3 o'clock, I think, every afternoon to go and have their cup of hot water. And they pretend to give them magic potion by putting some leaves in. It makes the British fight better. They think they found this wonderful magic potion that Asterix uses, and it turns out to be tea. So I remember that. That was good. Asterix Legionary. They were good books. I do. I enjoyed them a lot. Okay, let's reload everything. We've got plenty of ammo. And no idea if this is the last level at all. I predict there's going to be one more. Use that on yourself. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Tick. Pulls me up to 21 health. That's probably enough for now. From quiet contemplation are often born discoveries. Bandages. Nice. Proper bandages as well. Okay. I'll put them there. And then you can carry the dirty ones. Is this a dead end? Nope. Oh, there's a blood smear.
That strange chant is coming from Jackson Square.
I feel strange. That chant is affecting our minds somehow.
We're not the only ones it's affecting. We'd better hurry.
What I did like, I think it was Asterix the Legionary, where they're training with the recruits from all around the Empire. There's some British people there. There's some Goths there. And they every time they speak, the speech bubble, the text in the speech bubble is in Gothic font, which I thought was kind of cool. I think I remember that. I think I'm remembering it right. Oh, that chant, that sounds familiar from many a Cthulhu game. Pile of burlap sacks. Let's lift them up. Oh, ooh, I need to use that pocket watch now. I didn't realise we were on 4 there. That was a massive, massive gamble. Right, we're using that. Yeah, let's get rid of that clock. That was a huge risk. Okay, we've got a shotgun though, which is nice. So we'll take that as well. Bring it over. I'm doing well on this level so far. My memory serves me well. It's weird. Like, I can remember crap from years ago. I can remember things like how to play, or the music from level 3, or level 1 even, from Renegade 3 on the Spectrum, which I probably played in about 1989 or something. And I can't remember which day it is that I'm supposed to pick the kids up after school from sports practice or something, but I can remember crap from games I've played and books I've read years ago. Goths, Belgians, Egyptians, Gauls, and British people. The Egyptians always spoke in hieroglyphics in their speech bubble. I really like that. And I liked the wild boar that they ate in Asterix. God, that looked so tasty, didn't it? They had the whole roast wild boar, and they were pulling drumsticks off, or Obelix just ate the whole thing. I mean, it always looks so tasty. Here's an improbable spot to park a car. So park a car? Oh, that's some next level perversion. An improbable spot to park a car. Perhaps someone tried to take a shortcut and ended up stuck. Talking about wild boar, I've got pork on the brain now. I'm going to pork that car. Shotgun shells. Oh, come on. I don't need to sanity check to find shotgun shells. Oh, it's on a dead body, though. Okay. You would think we would be kind of immune to the terrible effects of looking at dead bodies after all this, wouldn't you? Oh, I've just walked. Oh my!
More of those tentacle
God.
monstrosities. No wonder it's such chaos here.
I wasn't expecting that.
That was the point, after all.
Could that fallen policeman be Officer Charles? Poor devil died trying to replenish his fellow's ammunition.
Oh, we found Charles then. They've got a reborn. Yeah. Bye-bye, sanity. The Egyptian thought he was going to a hotel instead of joining the army. That's right. Oh, God, I wish I still had those books. I had a couple of them. I owned a couple of them. And I got the rest out the library. Which is another thing that in the UK we sadly don't get to enjoy as much anymore. A lot of libraries have closed down. And not just for COVID. Before then, there was just no public funding for them. We lost loads. And I dare say COVID has shut them even further. I don't know. I haven't been to a library in years. But I think we want to just shotgun this thing down, don't we? As fast as possible. I see no advantage to anything else, so... Bang! And... move a little bit. Let's make some space. Cult government. I think, yeah, what I'll do, this makes sense. Shoot. It's nice with her +2 damage to this now, and Overwatch. Overwatch is good when you've got a weapon that can use it. Unfortunately, nothing I have has enough. I don't have enough points on these characters to really do anything with it. So we've got 7 to 8 with the Winchester, or 7 to 8 with the M&P revolver. Both 4 points, so it makes no difference. Well, got its damage down nicely at least. There you go. Overwatch. That was a really nice hit. So this thing dies this turn. Smack. She's on healing duty again, I think. So I think... is that in range? You'd have to move. Okay. Shotgun. Just remind me to heal her up afterwards. Yeah. How am I off for shells? 14, and I've got 20 bullets. I'll take the shotgun for this one. Smack. Would have been nice if that actually finished the job, wouldn't it? And how many? 12 cartridges, that's okay. It doesn't really matter, they all do more or less the same damage. As long as we just spread it out. So that we have ammunition left with all of them. Ooh. Ooh, even more mental health issues. Okay, use that on yourself. And reload everything. There is some music playing. I hear some trombone music playing in my left ear. I don't know if you guys can hear it, because I might have the stream music turned down a little too low for that, the background music. Okay, let's go and see where Officer Charles is. Oh, there he is. Inside the crate you find revolver, carbine and shotgun shells. The police could certainly use these. I'm going to bring to the policeman, because I've got quite a bit. Police need it more than you, after all, terrified citizens. Okay.
Let's hurry to return this ammunition to the police.
You are far too obliging, especially to a group of doomed police officers.
Hang on a minute. What does it say on there? What does it say? Something, 840 cartridges, 5.56mm. This is set in 1920, or the 1920s. There is no way the police would be using 5.56mm ammunition in any of their weapons, be it the 38 pistol, the 45 pistol, the 38 revolver, the bloody great big Winchester carbine, or anything. 5.56mm ammunition I think it's a far more modern thing. I should check out Colony Ship on Steam when you get a chance. What's that? Is that like some... it sounds like some sort of colony management thing, but on a spaceship. Below a chalkboard menu, you see a discarded item. If only you could reach... I'm going to stretch. It sounded like the thing I should do. Clearly it wasn't. So we get some more ammunition. Oh, we're fine for... Oh, this could be good, though. Do I get rid of the bandages and have yet another gun? I do like guns. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this on that, and I'm going to pick up the gun then. Auction not included. I think I looked at that, but no, I haven't played it. Hey, Trollsium. This game is it's flawed. It's quite a nice story. You've got to basically it's an interactive story. There's not enough investigation, decision making, or anything else involved to call it much more. The combat is fairly simple, fairly easy to be quite honest. I haven't come across anything too dangerous yet. So I think if it's a story that you go through, it does feel fairly true to the board game. But other than that, it's not anything special, unfortunately. I've found 3 puzzles in it so far, like proper puzzles where you have to use your own logic to figure out the sequence. Those were good, but I'd have loved loads more of them. Loads more. So, Colony Ship is a role-playing RPG. Cheers, Nicodemus. If you're on Discord, can you drop that as a link in there somewhere? Or not necessarily a link, just mention it somewhere in one of the channels. Just so I remember. I'll try and remember to take a look at it after this. In fact, we can probably bring a window up and browser window and take a look at that. I'm just going to run back and help the fuzz out with this this ammunition. So, here we go.
Here, you'll need this ammunition to finish the job.
Thanks. This will help us take down more of those attackers, and buy time for more of the citizens to escape.
Yeah, that is not a 5.56mm revolver. If such a thing even exists. I mean, it's .22 caliber, roughly. Well, it's not. It's slightly bigger than that, but it's near enough. And .22 is not what they would have used for, well, for anything. I mean, it's America. They wouldn't. They don't know the metric system now. Don't do Discord. Oh, no problem. I'll try and remember. I don't think I've played Oxygen Not Included. I have looked at it though.